He-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone, right now I'm reviewing Wal-Mart exclusive Transformers The Last Night Autobots Unite Deluxe Class Hot Rod. Autobot Hot Rod. They changed the packaging right here as you can see. They put this Autobots Unite logo up there as you can see. That stuff right there, I guess is in the Hot Rod colors. I don't know if the other ones are going to get their own little stuff. And they actually have a bio on the back of this. So you should be able to read that on your screen. The other toys don't have a bio, but they still put this right here. Or the Premier Edition, don't have a bio. But let's get them out of that packaging. The packaging is nice and kind of makes me think about Marvel Legends, like a more premium feel, like a more collector-friendly feel. But unfortunately, he doesn't have a shell to go over top of him, and he just falls out, unlike Marvel Legends. But here is Hot Rod in his robot mode, and he was really jumping out at me in the packaging. You might consider keeping him in the packaging if you get this toy. But it is very, very nice. I honestly can't complain too much about the color scheme and the paint job. This backpack is a bit unsightly, but it does flatten up to the back. Now, I don't know. When I first opened this, maybe I was just so blown away by the fact that he has all this silver and red paint all over his body. Like, damn near all of that is painted silver right there. He has all this silver here on his hands, painted. All the rims are painted. And you'll even see in vehicle mode that he's painted. And the face just looks spectacular. I'll do a close-up on that. But I didn't notice this little thing drooping down on his back when I first opened this. So it had me confused when I brought him back from vehicle mode to robot mode that this was here. And this piece I'll just show you right now. This piece actually bends right here. I was thinking maybe it was flipped up under there, but it's impossible. And why this bends, I don't know, because it doesn't even have to for the transformation. So I don't know what's up with that. But it's a nice figure. It's a decent figure. My problem is it's not completely screen accurate because this was higher up. The front of the bumper was like his pectorals. They went with like the design scheme of the Age of Extinction's Lockdown. So even though all the pieces are different, he still has the same exact transformation as Lockdown basically. But he's cool. My main complaint with him is they gave him no weapons. They gave him 0 weapons. The color scheme and presence of him look good, but he could have been way better with a weapon. But let's get in on this face if I can. I don't know who told me this. I was thinking Extra Zero told me this. But I'm thinking I remember hearing Go say it. Like his mouth, if you don't look at his eyes, it looks like he has a little face right there that kind of resembles the IDW Comics Rodimus face. Like over his nose will be little silver eyes. The mouth will be the mouth. The red things will be the cheeks, and the other red will be the crest. But the face came out good. He looks like a frog. I believe his eyes are light piped. If they're not, somehow they made his face look way more detailed. The top of the head is transparent right here. So I'm going to guess that the eyes are transparent and I'm not just crazy. But let's let you see some of these details up close while I have him zoomed in. Well, there you go with that. Let me come back out. Articulation, he has a hinge right here. So the arms go up right there, but he has a ball joint. So he can go out to the side that much. Rotate it around. He has a hinge and a rotation right there. And an elbow. If you detach his body from the backpack, he does have a little bit of an ab crunch. I guess you could work it like that, but it's loose. So you might as well just reattach them. The legs feel like when you first open them, if you bring them forward, they feel like they're going to break. But you see he has all that type of crazy articulation right there. And he has some weird hips that can go that far. The knee bends, rotates. The foot goes up and down like that, but no ankle pivot. I wish they had ankle pivot. Here he is next to Titan's Returns Hot Rod. And I just realized something. When the first movie came out, Transformers movie came out, live action I mean, they finally got the rights to Bumblebee back. And now that Hot Rod is appearing in the movie, they finally decided to start calling him Autobot Hot Rod. They could have probably did that years ago, but they just now decided to start doing that. So that's weird. Because he has 5mm pegs, he can borrow Hot Rod's guns. So that's cool right there. I bet you the Japanese version has a gun though. End of the day, he's winning me over more with his paint job and his face design, even though that's a weird face for Hot Rod. But I still like him because he looks like what the movie had. So, as far as the face, anyway. But as far as the other aesthetics, he's not winning me over so much. So, I just like the way he looks standing there, but I'm not going to complain too much about his robot mode. But anywho, transformation. What you want to do is rotate this like that. They softly peg in right there. Then you want to unpeg his backpack. Unpeg this right here. It's a little peg that goes into this hole right there. Looks like a stand port, but it's not. Unfold these little things. Now we might as well go unfold this right here. And rotate this around. And then rotate his head that way right there. Okay. We can rotate the legs like this. Push the feet up and peg them together. Excuse me. Before we do anything else, come back to this way. Unpeg this. That's very tight when you first do it. Bring this down. Like this. Basically, make the whole top of his car. And all of this plastic does feel very thin. We can go ahead and rotate that around to become the outer car frame. Turn that around. Come back to, well, actually, peg this together. Come on. Just line it up. It's not simple. I'll figure this out without the instructions. Make sure this head is straight looking that direction. And bring his legs down around his head. And force them into place up here. Basically have everything lined up straight so it looks like that. Now we can take this part of the car. Work this little thing that we pulled out earlier under there. Peg this peg on the side of his leg. That looks like a weapon probably should have clipped there. Peg that to the side of there. And now there's a little peg that pushes up into here. And I swear to goodness, I had to shave a piece of that plastic off because it wouldn't work. It would not peg. If my life depended on it, it would not peg. Make sure this is out. Scooch that under there. Same stuff with pegging this into the side. And this one, I had to put a tremendous amount of force. Now, I appreciate the pegs staying together, but the amount of force I had to put into there, the kid would get frustrated. And now we can rotate these back pieces together right here. And this clip doesn't, this is the opposite. It doesn't clip in tight as I would want it to. Like, I think there should have been another clip that pegged into these to keep that together. So this is always kind of loose. And he has two holes there, like a spoiler should have went there. But you know what? Looking at my metals car, he doesn't have a spoiler. But the end result, I really like the look of this. I'm gonna have to probably brighten up my light settings. Hold on. Here he is. He's not completely pitch black, but it is way darker than my metals car. So I'm not sure how accurate this color scheme is. And he does have a Lamborghini logo right there. So they put a little tiny Lamborghini logo right there, which is cool. And now that I'm looking at this, it looks like this might be painted transparent plastic, because these lights are transparent. So that's cool. I didn't even notice that. So I don't know whether they went the extra mile with this D because he's a Walmart exclusive, or whether they just shelled out the money. He's even has transparent plastic back here, and they hadn't been doing that for a while. But let's get another deluxe car, and let's get the metals. I think I picked the wrong comparison box, because this one's too dark, and if I don't have it dark enough, his yellow is freaking too bright. But I kind of feel like this hot rod has more meat on his bones. Like, he has more components, and I just feel like he's bigger than this guy. But I don't know. The engineering is probably more. Nah, I can't say there's more engineering in this dude, but there you go with that. Here he is next to his metal self, and you can see there's a drastic color difference here. But I think I've heard that this wasn't accurate. But I do like the metallic flake there, so you can see they're pretty much the same car. This one might have an extra detail here or there, like these painted lights, which is nice. But they have the same rear exhaust and whatnot, and that's cool. So they did a good job making this car into this car. So final verdict, if I was a kid and I was able to get this hot rod, I would be friggin' happy. The transformation is fairly decently easy, so a younger person should be able to pick it up very good. I like the vehicle mode more than the robot mode, and man, just thinking about it, like, I don't know. If the new movies are like to kids what G1 was like to me, this would be amazing to me. If I was a kid and I got this, I was able to get this nice looking car and make him turn into a robot, I would be extremely satisfied. But as it stands now, I like this car mode more than the robot mode. The robot mode could have used a little bit more work, and definitely some weapons. I'm disappointed that it doesn't have a weapon, and he definitely was using a weapon in the movie. But anywho, if you like this review, let me know you liked it by clicking the like button. Let me know by subscribing and all that stuff. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here, and it does roll well. Click the videos, click the videos, baby, click the videos. You